Greetings, YouTube. That is not a badge of honor, nor is it a badge of shame. It is simply a state of inexperience. And most people, at some point in their life, will end that state of inexperience. But it's also a very squirrely term. What does it mean for a guy, straight or gay? What does it mean for a lesbian? What does it mean for someone that never engages in a sexual practice that involves penetration? It can't be pinned down for a whole lot of people. And yet, this seems to be very, very important to society at large. And I don't think it's important how society defines that term. What's important is how you define that term. Because everyone's virginity is their own. How they handle it, what they do with it, how they share it, how they end that state of inexperience is completely up to them. Now, some people in the social conservative community will tell you that the best possible thing you can do is have two virgins wait until they're married. And I'm here to tell you that's utterly absurd. I want you to imagine for a minute that you and I are walking down the street here in the state of New Hampshire. And I stop in the middle of the street, on the sidewalk. I close my eyes, and I reach my hand out. And the first person I touch other than you, I say, okay, you're going to marry them. Now, would you marry a complete stranger? Someone that you've never, ever met? No, you wouldn't. That would be absolutely crazy. The likelihood that you would have a functional relationship is close to zero. But you see, that's what you're doing when you're marrying someone when the both of you are virgins. They're strangers to you. You do not know what they like and don't like. You do not know what their particular kinks are. You could be completely and utterly incompatible. On top of that, you've got the incredible amount of pressure that has been put on you by society at large, and by social conservatives in particular, to wait until you're married and to remain as ignorant as possible about the whole concept of sex. Which is, to me, a recipe for utter disaster and a miserable relationship and a horrible sex life. Now, social conservatives will tell you that, well, you know, God will help you sort that out. Here's the thing. I don't trust anyone to be in charge of my sex life except me. And that includes God. The only person that should be in charge of your sex life is you and the people that you decide to share it with. So long as everyone's consenting and you're practicing it safely, no one should get to tell you what to do or not do, or when to do it or when not to do it. That's up to you. We have an incredibly sex-negative culture in America, and I think it's time we end it. And one of the things that none of these social conservatives ever tell you is that sex is fun. There's a reason we're wired for it. It's good times, folks. So, instead of worrying about all the crap that's associated with that word, find someone you like, or someones. Be consenting, be safe, and go out there and enjoy yourself.